Hello, Aku again. This is just a little quick tutorial on how to put together a new style Gregtech fusion reactor, which is what we've got going on here. As you can see, we are actually processing at the minute, as you can tell by the fact that these are all lit up. Where is it actually going? This is a little test setup I made, which I've not actually got the material going anywhere, so let me just do that. What do I want here? I want a fusion plasma generator. There we go. So that wants to be going into there. I need a lever. So this is a completed one. I'm going to set one up in a minute from scratch, just to show you what the crack is. What I'm not going to do in this video is go through all the materials you need to get to this point, but just bear in mind that you do need a lot of materials. Okay. Power's not going up, it should be. Let's check with that. It's got 10,000 plasma in there, it should be producing power. So let's put an ASU down, and we should see that filling up if we click it with the right tool. There we go, so that's actually got power going in at a nice rate. So that's your completed. This is the most basic you can get for a fusion reactor. And let me just set to date. I'm in a creative world here because I've got no actual valid survival world at the minute that I could make one of these in. So I've quickly made this in a creative world. Right, so let's get to it. The first thing you need then, you need a lot of resources, so just bear that in mind. You can't really start one of these until you get pretty much end game. You need a hell of a lot of resources for the things that go into these. Iridium neutron reflectors take a hell of a lot. Iridium plate for a start, but then thick neutron reflectors, they take all kinds of stuff. Actually, has that changed? They did. Thick neutron reflector. Okay, it looks like they don't use beryllium anymore, by the look of it, which they did previously. So that's changed. Dense copper plate still there, but before that used to use beryllium, which you need from ender pearls. Anyway, it's still a very expensive piece of material, lots of chrome involved and stuff like that. So you don't really want to be thinking one of these until you start it up. The first thing you need to make is this thing. It's the computer, and the computer actually has a grid of how you can make this thing. This is a little bit misleading because it's, if you say they're energy injectors, it shows that you can have 16 energy injectors, which you actually can have 16 because this has got a capacity of 160 million. If I click on it with that, I'll show you there. It's currently at 10.5 million of 160 million contained energy, you see there. So each one of these actually holds 10 million. So I've got 4 on this, so the maximum this can hold is actually 40 million because I've only got 4 of the energy injectors. But if I add all 16 energy injectors, then it'll be able to hold 160 million. It also shows though that according to this you can have multiple plasma extractors and material injectors. You can have 2, 4, 6, 8. That's actually 16 because that's got a coil in between. That's wrong. You can't have all them. All you need, all that makes any change is you want 2 material injectors, 1 for each of your materials, and 1 plasma extractor. So 2 and 1, which is what we've got here. We've got the material injector there and there. That's putting in tritium and deuterium, and on the back of here we've got 1 material extractor, which is pulling the generated plasma out and sending it to the plasma generator, which can turn it into energy. Now, one of these running full time can create enough plasma for 33 plasma generators. But to get one of these running full time, you'd need so much tritium and deuterium production that it's, if you understand how to get that much production of your raw materials, you'll definitely have the infrastructure to make all the generators to actually max all that out. That said, this doesn't seem to... Oh, God damn. Don't know how you get rid of these in Creative World. I'm not very good in Creative World. I don't know how this all works. All I know is that whenever I do something in Creative World, I get loads of slimes attacking me. So yeah, I believe this can maxed out on 33. That's not happening here though, because we don't seem to have enough power, possibly, to maintain the reaction. Now, what that means is the reaction that's actually going on here. If we look at this, we're actually doing this one, tritium and deuterium. Now, it's starting to need 40 mil in there, so I need all 4 of these. There's 2 there and there's 2 on the other side as well, but like obviously you can't see. Nice diamond stairs there because I thought it'd be decadent. There's 2 there and there's 2 in there as well. These ASUs have now been drained out, but what the issue is there is, let me get back over it again. The issue of course is to actually keep the reaction running, I need 4,000 EU a tick, which should be happening because we've got all these. No, it should be happening at all. Each one of these 512s, so 1, 2, 3. Possibly should be 4,000 EU a tick going in there, but it doesn't seem to be, does they? So that's not working. That's one of the trickiest things, is getting enough power into the damn thing. I've set this up several ways, but it seems a bit. Well, you can't use Omni Wrench on Greg's stuff either in this version. You have to use stupid electric wrench, which runs out of energy real quick. You can use it on these though, because he's at Gregtech. So the best way would be to get your power from your plasma generator going back into these. But unfortunately, for me, when I've set this up with interdimensional things, sometimes it don't always want to work when you put the power into them, which is a bit irritating. Now, the simplest way of it working is just with a solar panel on each of them. That's only 2,000 EU a tick, so that'll no way keep up. But you could have all 16 with a solar panel on each, and that'd probably keep up. Then of course the higher recipes, that's just a basic recipe there. The other recipes, that takes more start off but less actual running. That takes miles more start up, so that actually takes 100. So you need at least 10. You need at least 10 of these to get that 100 to run the iridium recipe and the shiny metal, the platinum recipe. But yeah, so that need more and more. This has certainly stopped though, so it must have not had enough power in it to keep it running. You know what I mean? I hope that's clear. So let's go and make one of these then. So the first thing you need, so I'm just going to make another one here because I've got all the bits that I need, is the computer, which I've not got. Fusion computer. There we go. So I'll get one of these. I'm going to place it on a bit of dirt just to start off with, because you want it one off the ground. It makes it a bit easier. So fusion reactor there. That's the start of your thing. So once you've got that up, you can look at it, see what you need to make. The next thing you need then is you need to make this line of coils. Now, the line of coils is like one off the ground. So it's 1, 2, 3, and then it's going to be 2, 1, 2, so on and so on. But this also needs to be encased in the advanced machine casings. So it's easier actually just to lay them down first in the pattern you want. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, oops, 3, get rid of that one. One, 2, 1, 1, 2. That's the circle. Nice basic circle for making towers and stuff. So once you've got your bottom layer of God damn it, these fucking things. I thought I'd make this sword of the Zephyr because it's got like an AoE attack. I thought it'd help me get rid of him a bit quicker, but still a bit of a pain. Get rid of that junk. So once you've got them down, then you can easily go around and basically making a circle of coils. The circle of coils is the important bit. I'm just going to stay in creative, screw it. Now you're stuck in here and you can't get out upstairs. You can get rid of that. But now of course you need 2 injectors for your 2 materials. There's always 2 materials in each recipe there. So there's always 2. In any of these 4 there's always 2 things. So you need 2 material injectors. So that's what we'll go with next. Material injector, it's that one. So one either side of that coil there, get us them. There we go. And then we want at least one, so that's material injectors done. We need at least one material extractor. So the same as this one, I could put it on the back there, but you could have this anyway. You could have it just let's put it there. Material extractor. So I say anywhere, it's anywhere with where the picture shows you could have it. So in relation to the computer, I've put it there. So you can have it on the inside or the outside, but it has to be either on the inside in one of these blocks, there, so on, or the outside in the same block. So that's where they can go. And then of course, so we can get rid of that. You need your energy injectors. Now your energy injectors, you can have 4 in each corner. So this one, we're going to go with a full 16. So we could, you don't need a full 16 of course. So for the basic one you need 4. For the iridium recipe you need 10. Oops, wrong one, wrong place. Let's get rid of that. There. And then over here, let's get daytime again. There and there. So there's a full set of 16 of them, yeah? So once they're in place, it's just a case of getting your advanced machine casings now. Where I'll put them, there they are. And making sure that none of your coils are visible, pretty much. So just go around the inside, making sure that you can't see any of the coil. Go on the top, making sure you can't see any. That was a mistake, didn't just put one there. So basically we're doing the circle again on the top, the 2, 3, 2, 1 thing. So let's quickly go around and do that. 1, 2, 3. Get rid of this dickhead. Piss off, dickhead. Go on, bricking the floor. I think I dislike the broken floor more than I dislike the effing slams. Put the floor back. God damn it. Now just go on the outside. And again, cover all your coils. And there you have it. That's pretty much your fusion reactor built. Now, as far as I understand it, my understanding on this is not perfect because I was discussing it with a guy in a forum thread and I was getting it all wrong. Even though I've made one of these in survival and I've made one in creative a couple of times. But, the picture is a little bit misleading. It makes it as if you could have a lot more injectors and stuff on, but you really can't. That's as much as actually makes a difference. So there we go. That is, if we look around that's a completed fusion reactor, and that one, it's got enough energy injectors that it could have the full 160 million. So let's now get ultimate hybrid solars. Now this, in theory, should be the easiest thing to power this with, but it doesn't always put power in. It seems a bit finicky whether it actually power's going in, so that's working. See the power's going up there, so it seems a bit weird. Sometimes it'll accept power, sometimes it seems to like not want to It's the fiddliest part of it I've found up to now, let's put it that way, that sometimes when I put these guys down, they don't seem to want to put power in. But this time it seems to be working. So that's 16 of them. That should give me, is that 8,000 EU a tick? That should give me input. So see, that's going up. So once that gets up, so this bar, if it was full, it would be 160 mil. And the fact that it's going up shows you that you've actually finished and it's working. Now all you need is to put your cells into these two, so you can pump them in with whatever means you want. So let's get, again, let's go with the 176 some iridium. So wolframium, lithium. In fact, that won't produce plasma though, will it? So this one will produce plasma. Does that produce plasma as well? It's been a while. Let's just go with a basic one. Tritium and deuterium. Keep it simple for this. So let's get a stack of them. And a stack of them. Now, yeah, apparently to keep one of these running 24/7, you need an absolute shit ton of setup and massive amount of machines to produce enough of this. You can, of course, get this from water just by processing it through either electrolyzers. I think it's electrolyzers. So there you go. It puts 10,000 in there. So of that 64, we've got 10,000 in. So you'd need a way for your cells to go in and to pull your empty cells out, because once you've got 64 in there, that gets stuck. Or of course you can just pump. You could just put things. To be honest, if you've got this amount of resource, you probably want quantum tanks with your materials in, and you can just pump them straight in, I believe, from a quantum tank. Go away, you damn slams. Let's try that. I don't know if I can fill a quantum tank though, even in creative. Let's try it. So quantum tank, there we go. Let's get a couple of them. Let's put one there and one up above. And in theory, I should be able to pump from them into there. So you could have all your process stuff going into here. Can I, in creative, will this fill up? Well, I'll definitely put enough in there to let us see if it works, won't it? Now, I've got the right one there. I have yet. It's cool. So let's put tritium in the top one. Can't spell. And in fact, let's grab the cells out of them and bang them in here as well. So that's actually eating the cells there, isn't it? But if you were doing this, of course you'd have whatever processing things you are pumping into this, and then it should just be a case of wrenching them guys and putting a lever down. What levers I have? There we go. So you can pump in. And this has got to its 40k, so it started up. Now this time it should keep going. It should be getting enough to keep the reaction going. It should be getting 8k a tick. So that should keep this going. So your material, your plasma extractor should be filling up, which it is. So again, you'd need your plasma generator, connects into that. And of course wrenching and all that stuff. And yeah, if the maths is correct, you can run 33 plasma generators off one of these. So then ASUs, let's bang loads of them on. And all these should be filling up at the max rate. There you go, so all these should be taking. Well, I think this can actually put out 8,000 EU a tick. So it looks like the new IDSU. IDSU there looks like that can actually take in 8,000 EU a tick, 8192 a tick. So that I believe that's what they put out. So one of these should be able to do one of the new IDSUs each. So you've got a nice power loop there. So there you go. There's a fusion reactor. Of course, the easy bit's making it. The hard bit's getting all the materials and getting all the materials to keep it running. So this should be going down. Let's just suck a bucket's worth. Look. There we go. So this was 128, and this should fill up. Apparently, we should gradually keep filling up until all these are full, I believe. There we go. Fusion reactor. Any questions? Please ask. I'm definitely not a complete genius when it comes to this. So I might have done stuff wrong. Please point out in comments if I've made any glaring mistakes. But there you go. That was a request that I just sure to put one of these together. And it's easy just to make yourself a nice little set of stairs over it to get in and out. There we go. Wonderful. Gregtech fusion reactor. Endgame. I wanted to make loads of these in the game. I'm not currently using a pack that uses Gregtech, but if I ever use one again, I'll definitely be looking forward to making some more of these and trying to make enough infrastructure to actually keep one running 24/7. Yeah, okay then. Thanks for watching. Hope it was enjoyable, and I hope I've told you the right stuff and not filled not spouting loads of bullshit out. They're definitely all filling up, aren't they? They're getting more in than they're taking out, so they will all eventually get full. So yeah, 33 in total. Massive amount of power. Cheers. Bye.